Welcome to the session. How are you doing?
Yeah, good afternoon, very good afternoon, ma'am. I'm doing great, as it is off day for me.
Awesome.
So enjoying the conversation, having conversation with people. Just I finished conversation and having conversation with you. Yeah. How
Wow.
is your day, ma'am?
Yeah, it is okay day. It is a Saturday, so I have kids. They are back from school earlier today. So first half of the day was quite productive, but after they come, you have to just get into service of your children.
Right, right.
So
Yeah,
that is what is happening. Okay, so I would like to know a little more about you.
yeah, sure, ma'am. As you can see, my name is Krishna.
Mhm.
Basically, I'm from a small town of Beed district of Maharashtra state. But currently, I am connecting you from Pune. Uh, I have master's degree in computer science, and I'm working in a software industry from last 3 years. And if I talk about my interest, I'm fond of cricket in terms of both watching and playing.
Okay.
And apart from that, yeah, I enjoy spending time on YouTube, like watching informative videos and nowadays conversational videos as well. So yeah, that is a little bit about me, ma'am.
Okay, so you're indulging in conversations these days. Any specific reason? Do you have a YouTube channel or you like talking to people?
No, ma'am, I don't have any YouTube channel, but as a working professional, and if you're working in the IT industry, like we have clients from different countries, right? Most of the clients they are from outside of India, like USA, UK, and Australia, some other part of the world. So the only language that we have, to interact with them, that is English. We cannot interact with any other language, right? So because of that, I want to be very confident and fluent in this language. So because of that, I have started working on my spoken English. So that is the reason I am having conversation with people and watching content, consuming content from YouTube. So that is the reason I am here.
Okay, any challenges you're facing in further improving, maybe related to your spoken English or communication, which is that thing that you want to improve upon more?
Yeah, challenges. I think grammar will be one part. Means, sometimes I'm making some grammatical mistakes, I think. And apart from that, confidence is the one more thing. Like I don't have, I think, that much confident. I feel nervous when having conversation with people. So that is something that I want to work on and want your feedback as well.
Okay, very nice. So how many conversations have you had so far?
I think this is my fifth conversation with you. I mean, fifth conversation.
Okay, like throughout you have finished five conversations. Fifth one is with me, that's all. Like you are pretty
Yeah.
new. You're not like regular or practicing from a lot of days.
No, no, because recently I have started,
Okay,
but I have experience of talking with people like
yeah,
while working.
yeah,
So that's I have. Yeah.
yeah. But how are you feeling now that you're having conversations with people and you're still new, right? You've just started. So how are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling confident. I think
Mm.
before conversation, I was on practice I was doing, and I'm still doing that. Recording myself in front of camera.
Right.
So that practice I'm doing, and nowadays started approaching people. So before approaching people, I did that practice, and when I feel confident uh, there, so I thought, let's have a conversation with people, different people, with co-learners or trainers.
Mm. So how did you polish your English? It is quite nice to listen to your English because it is the pace is right. You're not too hurried or you're not too slow. You're a
Okay,
good speaker. How did you polish your skills?
okay. Like we have some basic four practices, right? out of four practices, three practices I'm doing on regular basis. Uh, First is speaking. Uh, Speaking with people, or if I don't have anyone available, like to have a conversation, I record myself. That I already told you, speak with myself and
Mhm.
recording, that is first. And another one is I listen conversational videos,
Okay.
tutorials, videos. And I have some followed some channels like your channel, so I watch those videos. And apart from that, I read a lot. Like,
Wow.
I don't read any particular book, but I'm thinking about that. But now I'm reading, newspapers. Like, I have, Hindustan Times application in my phone. So just in the evening, I open that application and randomly I read news. Like, it is beneficial for the spoken English, as well as we'll get to know what is happening around the world and around the uh, country.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
These three practices I'm doing, and I'm thinking about writing something.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm planning to do that.
Okay. And what about the IT industry? One of the learners was asking me this question, but I no longer work in the IT. So I think you would be a good person to ask this. What is the English culture of IT? Is it advanced? And what kind of English are people using these days?
And no, you shouldn't have. You should be able to speak. Use advanced English. Like, I still remember when I started working. I mean, started this job. That time I was not able to, frame a proper sentence by my own. So I was, very bad at English. That time my journey started when I started preparing for interviews. Like, I was in
Mhm.
last year of my graduation.
Mm.
So there are some basic questions of interviews, right? Introduce yourself, or your strengths, weaknesses. There are some questions. If you prepare properly these questions, and if you, like what I did, I memorized everything, and the same questions I told to interview. So I was lucky that interview didn't ask any out of the box question, and I was able to crack that interview. So if they would have asked any different questions, I wouldn't be able to answer those questions. So like that, I crack interview.
Mhm.
And like, English is not mandatory. Like, it is only important for clearing the interviews. And when you will start working, like, you can interact in you know to your colleagues. You can interact in your mother tongue or Hindi language. And the only thing is, if you want to interact with onshore people, then the English is
Mm.
mandatory. The basic English, if you can speak, that is enough for basic level. But
Mm.
if you want to grow, if you want
Yeah.
to lead the team, or so, that time it is very important to have a better command over this language. So yeah.
Yes. Also, if you are into talking to clients who are native speakers, at that time that is really challenging because we usually do not understand the accent and their pronunciation of
Right,
different
right.
words is different. Also, the confidence level is obviously lower when we are talking to native speakers. So, I think initially this was a challenge for you. Now you must have gotten used to it. But initially, when you
Yeah.
started, how was your experience?
Yeah, initially I was not able to understand the language. Like, what I was doing in meetings, we have this transcript option. So I
Oh,
used to watch a transcript, and then I was able to understand what they are trying to say. But I'm used to it, that Australian accent, that is, I'm used to it, that. But USA and UK, I'm not sure about that, because our clients, they are Australian.
okay.
So I'm used to with Australian accent, and able to understand and speak with them.
Yeah, Australian accent is okay. You can handle even American to one some extent. You can still talk to people from US, but I think UK accent is a bit difficult to follow.
Yeah.
I somehow feel that that's my personal opinion. Okay, so just one small suggestion: when you're talking to people, just look at them. So I feel that you're looking down and you're not looking at me. Is there something distracting you,
Okay.
or you are just concentrating on your speech?
No, yeah, that concentration is on my, speaking. Like,
Ah,
so we have to, so, look at the on a camera, or we have to look on the
no,
person.
no, no.
Like,
What I do is
I'm
I look
looking
at
at
you.
you.
Yeah, even I look at the person who is speaking, then it will be more relevant for me. If I'm looking at the camera and talking, somehow I don't feel comfortable. But I've never received any comments
Yeah,
from people telling that look at the camera or whatever. So I'm doing what I feel comfortable doing because I'm talking to you. So this is a conversation. So I
yeah,
look at you while talking. Hmm.
yeah. I'm looking at you only, but don't know the camera adjustment or anything is
Oh,
wrong, I
okay.
think.
Okay. No, no. I just feel like you are looking like down towards the keypad.
Okay,
Yeah, it looks like that. But if you're looking at me, that's okay.
okay,
Don't mind my correction.
okay. No, no,
Mm,
that's okay. I'm here to, get feedback from you. So that is important.
okay.
Whatever you're feeling, you can tell me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Communication aspect is also okay, but I think are you a little bit nervous?
Yeah,
Yeah, you are a bit
yeah,
nervous.
little bit,
It
yes.
it shows, and you need more of speaking practice like this to strangers. The more you do, the better you will become at getting rid of that hesitation and nervousness. So far, when it comes to your English, I couldn't just when you said that I listen a lot of podcasts, I listen too. So that is very, very small thing correction. But apart from that, I did not find any flaws in your English. The way you speak, your fluency, accuracy, everything is on point. Only thing, a little bit hesitation is there, nervousness is there. For that, only thing you can do
Yeah,
is practice more and try to smile when you talk to people. Because communication, right? When we focus on the aspect of communication, it's about listening well to the opposite person, having a smile, and having a conversation actually. So yeah, that
yeah.
that is out. Mm.
Yeah, actually, when I am focused or calm while speaking, that time words are properly coming in my mind. If
Yeah.
sometimes more nervous or
Mhm.
not confident, that time I do make lots of mistakes, grammatical mistakes, I think. But in this video, I'm feeling calm and composed. So because of that, I'm not making so many grammatical mistakes. That's what I feel.
Okay, it is situational. Your English is
Yeah,
situational. At sometimes when you're under pressure, you tend to make
yeah,
mistakes. That I think that is a
yes,
human quality. So if your mind is also thinking about something else and you're talking to some person, then also you will make mistakes. When I talk to some professional trainers or when they're there for the channel and I'm talking to them, I'm very conscious even at that time. So maybe even I make mistakes. That is at a very human level. We tend to make mistakes, but what we generally judge is on an average how our English is. So, like you're
yeah.
quiet and calm now and you're speaking well. No issues with that.
Okay.
Also in IT, is it still the culture that you call people by their address them by their names directly instead of sir or madam?
Yes, yes, we call by the name only. Whether he is team lead or manager,
Yeah.
we call by their name only.
Okay. So growing up, did you always think that you have to be, are you an engineer or you have done your master's?
Engineer only.
Okay. Engineering and then you did your MTech or MTech.
No, I did my masters in computer science. Before
Okay.
that, I'm not. I didn't do engineering.
Okay.
Like I've done masters in computer science.
Okay. So growing up, was this your aim in life?
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. That
okay.
is the only reason. Like, if you want to, achieve different roles, or if you want to lead the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for that, you should be very confident, and communication should be good.
Yeah, yeah. But I wanted to know, like in your growing years when you were in school, did you have this idea that you want to enter IT, you want to be a software engineer? Is this what you wanted to be?
No, 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 not at all. Because see, when I was in school, uh, what I was like, I was too used to run away from this language. Like somehow I have to clear the exam, and that's it. I have to only prepare for exam. Like, I didn't think like in future I have to, interact, speak English. That
Mm.
wasn't in my mind. And this IT also was not in my mind. Like
Mm.
when I was last year, I got this opportunity and I just started. Like when I got this opportunity, it was COVID-19 period, and
Mm.
it was difficult to survive, right? And that time I got this opportunity, I thought, like, let's go with this, and
Mm.
we'll think in future if I can do anything. But now I'm totally in this, and I cannot totally switch to other roles, right? So I'm
Mm.
trying to grow in this industry only.
Yes. But you're enjoying
Yeah,
what you're doing, right? To
yeah,
some extent.
absolutely enjoy.
Mm. So if
No,
given
no,
a
some,
chance, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
please
sorry,
complete.
yeah, some things are like mandatory for you.
Mm.
We shouldn't run away from this. You should be
Mm.
comfortable. We shouldn't complain. I am not from those people who always complain. So better is to work on those, like wherever you are lacking, and
Mm.
work on those, and try to improve. Like I don't like to complain at all.
You're very adaptable. Even personally, you're like
Yeah.
this?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, wow. It's a very good quality, and people usually like such people's company who adapt easily to situations or to maybe personal or professional. That's a very good quality, I would say.
Yeah, like one example, nowadays in this era, people don't want to get married, right? They don't want to get married, very early.
Very early,
But
yeah.
see, uh, actually, I'm married, and anyhow, we have to do that task, right?
Mm-hmm.
So better is to start early and get used to it, right?
Mm.
So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, the same thinking also they have about children also. So let us have a good career first. Let's settle down. Let's enjoy life first, then have children. But trust me, once you are 30 plus, your patience level comes down. So bringing up children when you are like in your 40s is a big task.
yeah,
So even
absolutely,
I was of this mentality, like let us, it's okay, kids, we can take care later. But when reality strikes when you're 30 plus, and it is true for this generation, 30, 35 plus, your energy starts draining. You don't have that mental or physical capacity to,
right,
what do you say? To train children, I don't know if train is the right word. To handle children, it's very difficult. And children these days,
right, right.
it's very difficult. So I personally wish that maybe in my 20s I would have finished this task of my kids would have been grown up by now. So I have that desire. But
So
it's
that you can focus on other things.
yeah, and also you will have that you won't have that kind of energy now to raise younger kids. Once they are teenagers, by this time when you're 40, if they're teenagers, I think it is okay. That's what I feel. Because younger kids, you need a more of running around behind them. That physical kind of work also will be there. So yeah, when you were talking about
Yeah.
marriage, I also included kids in it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And if both are working, so it becomes more difficult. Like in my case,
Mm.
we both are working, so
Mm.
I don't know how we will manage, but yeah, let's see.
Yeah, 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 yeah. But the point of view and perspective is different. I'm talking as in the form. I'm a opposite gender side. What men think about it might be different, and what women feel about it might be different. Yeah, it's a combined
Yeah.
decision that you guys have to take. Hmm. Right. So, any further questions or anything? Also, I wanted to ask you this. Now, if you have a plan B or a second option, which career would you choose?
Uh, Actually, when I was in my graduation, that time I was preparing for government exam. So I think now that is not possible because we
Yes.
need more time for that to study and everything. And
Hmm.
as I told you, I got married and we have to manage everything.
Yes.
Like I cannot stop working and I cannot stop anything else from scratch.
Hmm.
So I think that is not possible. But that was in my mind, like government service that I
Hmm.
wanted to do. Yeah,
Okay, that is good. And also some fields of government jobs, there's also age bar. So we might, I mean,
right.
you might not be applicable for some of those. But it's okay, you're enjoying
Right,
what you're
right.
doing. So we can just focus on that.
Yeah, yeah, that is most important. Like, if you're happy, then everything is okay, right? You should be happy with, and you should be, enjoying whatever you're doing. So
Mm,
that's okay, I think.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Anything else before we wind up the session?
Yeah. So, ma'am, you're very while speaking, you're speaking very nice and like calm and composed while speaking. So, how is that? Like you are, in one of your videos, you told that you come from a English medium, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So how you are able to maintain this calmness and how you're speaking, like.
Yeah, but English medium has got nothing to do with my nature. I am this calm. I rarely get angry. And I like this thing, maybe helping people or talking to people. And my nature is like this. I'm always calm. I speak very less. That is also a negative point for many people. That they always keep
Okay,
complaining, you don't talk or you don't value us. But it is just my calm nature. If they talk to me, I will talk to them. So it's like that. It's a part
okay,
of my nature. That's all. English, yes, it comes
okay,
from my English medium school and having an environment. My dad used to train us in English. So that is how I
okay.
learn.
So any other practice that you would like to tell me that I can do so that I can improve?
Hmm. If like, if you want, you can learn more vocabulary words, but that can come secondary. First, you try and talk to as many people as you can. You also can have this option of talking to native speakers also. So that way you will get practice of exposing yourself to different accents, and it will further reduce
Okay.
your anxiety or nervousness while facing strangers. That's all.
Yeah.
That is the only thing. For English, I wouldn't suggest anything. Just continue whatever you're doing right now to polish your skills that you can do. Have more of
Okay.
speaking practice.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. Any other question?
No, that's it, ma'am. Thank you so much
That's it.
for
Oh,
valuable time and connecting with me. So when
likewise.
you messaged me that I think at 11:20 I saw your message today. Yesterday
Okay.
you messaged, I think. So
No, no,
that
I
was
messaged you
at
in
that
the
time I
morning
was
at 10.
okay in the morning. Okay,
Yes.
but when I saw your message that I was away from home, so that's
Okay.
why I asked you to change the time, and you
Mm.
did that. So thank you so much. Uh,
Yeah. No worries. Thank you. It was really very nice talking to you and knowing you. Good luck for your future and all the best. Continue your
yeah, yeah.
practice.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah. Have a nice day
You too.
ahead. Yeah.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.